That is what you call a bright sun. It's a little brisky this morning, about 9 degrees, but they're talking 54, but the wind's supposed to pick up, so that's gonna bite the old ankles. Had the truck backed up here by the house. Come walking out in the garage, and you smell the fumes of the truck. Well, the fumes were shooting right towards the overhead door. Probably snuck some in, I'm guessing. So I went and shut the truck off. Something the guy's got to remember, and I didn't, well, it was sitting outside, but just still drifting in. So I opened up the garage doors for a little while to let some fresh air in. But we're gonna head over to Cole's now, and Samuel's on the way. Oh, why is it when you go somewhere, you seem like in your pickup on the farm, you bring half of the shop with you, half of your clothes. I see Samuel there. Perfect timing. Need to bring a phone charger over. Wanted to put a, what do I do with that now? Well, let's get things started up for a minute to warm up. Today is like, I think 18 degrees or a little colder than that. So I want to just start things up while I'm filling up Samuel so I can warm up a little bit. Opened up this door a few times. Way up there, I got the one leg running so the conveyors can warm up. You always worry on these mornings it's cold and frosty, belts and everything. You just like to burn that stuff off before you put weight on it.
I got something new today that I'm actually kind of excited to try.
Oh yeah?
Yep. I bought one of these portable heaters, and so then it has an outlet I can plug into my cigarette lighter, and then I should be able to have some warm chicken and rice. And just for everyone watching, yeah, I still live at home. I'm a live at home son, and yes, my mom did pack me this. But it is going to be good. One thing I always like about Samuel, the truck driver, he is always happy, always happy. And you know, like he said, he lives at home yet. That's okay. I know I look back, why not stay at home as long as you can? Life is too short. Dust is blowing right at us. I'm gonna sit you guys down for a minute. Impressive how that tarp rolls over. Always something when you walk around these bins. When it's breezy out, it's always windier around this stuff. We gotta walk down to the other one and turn the old power on for the sweep. All right, you little switch, I'm gonna turn you on. Ha! This is one of them sweeps. They got little paddles on it, like little brooms, and they're just bringing the corn in. 4-wheel drive. These little wheels are what pushes it in. See it going forward? And then once there's weight on it, them wheels will actually disengage. We'll probably have to talk to Scott from Titan Tires someday. We'll probably want to put some big LSWs, great big tires on here. That way we don't get compaction. The nice thing with this paddle sweep, we don't get the dust floating around in here. And then once it goes around the whole bend, we'll let it come back around again. It runs slow, so then the next time it will clean her up almost most of it off the floor. We'll come behind with a broom and kind of clean it up behind it.
On the back.
Sometimes the guys gotta do that. Help yourself. Oh, it's cold out there. Samuel brought us dinner today, but he forgot his silverware. So we're gonna give him some silverware so he can put it in the truck with him.
Well, that should keep me busy for a little bit right now.
We'll do that right away, otherwise I'll forget to give it to you.
How we going down, Mike? Looks like I'm using the chicken tender as a spoon.
I'll load you quick so we get that out of the way.
Sounds good.
I give him the silverware and then I forget to give him the radio.
I was just looking for that, Mike. I better make sure that's turned on, but I don't see it.
The last time Samuel was here, he needed some silverware, and I'm like, oh, we'll do it right after we load you. Sometimes when you're running around and it's off your routine, I should have stopped, gone in and got him silverware right away. All right, let's get him filled up again. Almost sounds like a loud waterfall, noisy. Take a look out of the field there. Boy, it'd be nice to see a nice, really nice rain. Look at right there, we got Levi. Levi is pulling in right behind Samuel. Look at that electric tarp unrolling while he's driving. That's gonna spoil him. This is really nice. I won't even have to get down here. Ah, that dust. I need wipers in front of my eyelids. Okay, we're gonna move Samuel all the way. We got Levi pulling up. That was close. We might have to back them up just a little bit. Right now we're kind of like at the processors or at an elevator. We're getting a traffic jam. You can see all the dust coming out of the overhead bin up there. But we got to go shut the sweep auger off again. The overhead's full. It just shut it off. Oh, that wind is just horrible today. Maybe not. Once the hopper says it's full, it still runs for like a minute to get it up a little above it. You can kind of see, we should get with a shovel later and start pushing this back. Well, we're getting her narrowed down, guys. I was just getting ready to head home. Levi sent me a text message. Hey, I'm gonna be there in about 10 minutes to load up the corn. He's wanting to load up tonight. That way when he's ready to take off in the morning, he can just get in his semi, warm it up and go and not have to come over here in the morning, which is gonna work good because I wanna go tomorrow morning early to go pick up that door for the skid loader so we can get that glass back in there. Oh, it's windy. It's windy. So I'm gonna open the door here quick so we can start the sweep auger as soon as we start filling Levi. Oh. Oh. It's starting to get, oh, I should have brought a coat over. Oh, maybe I got a coat. I don't live very far from Cole's place, but the back and forth. But there again, this little shed is so nice to go into. Warmth, warmth, warmth. When we built this little building, kind of thought, well, if we're not here for a day or two or overnight, we could turn the heat way down. I never do. I usually leave it between 70, 72 degrees. Hey, that's a question I have for a lot of you guys, I guess. When you're at home, like me, I leave the heat, me and the wife, we leave the heat we basically leave the heat at that 70, 72 degrees all winter. And some people I know, but we have hot water heat. So we have them big radiators in our house, so you really don't mess with them. But then like my mother, she turns the heat way down when she goes to bed or a certain time at night, 7 o'clock, the thing boom, drops it way down to freezing cold and then turns back up in the morning. How many people do that? Or do most people do like I do, just leave it? Or it's kind of interesting. Then I know some people I know keep their house at like 60 degrees all the time. Ooh. We all got our different things we like. So I'm just kind of curious what you guys like. Looking at the lens, things look kind of dirty. There comes Levi. I'm not gonna bring the camera out there. The wind's picking up, but believe me, it's windy out there. I'm gonna go out and fill up Levi quick, and I know it's getting close to 7 o'clock at night. He'd probably like to get loaded quick so he can get home. It's been a long day for them boys. That's one thing about you truckers. You guys put in a lot of hours behind the wheel. We don't think about that. Sometimes I'm in bed and you guys are out there wee hours. Wee hours.